Yo, what's going on, boys? Back again with another trading day. Took 2.5k from the markets today across my accounts. I got four accounts, made around 630 on each, or 620. Um, Now today is going to be different. So I wasn't actually happy with my executions at all today whatsoever. I messed up. Um, and coming into the new week with four accounts, I need to get used to, and forget about the P&L. Today I was trading thinking about the P&L of four accounts. So yeah, we need to get out of that. But anyways, instead of me ranting about how bad my trading day was today, I figured why not make something actually, educational and do a video on journaling, how I journal my trades, how you should probably journal your trades, because it's one of the most important things in trading, if not the most important part of your trading journey, especially if you're, like a new trader. You're gonna be trading very long, you don't even know what journaling is, but this is gonna help you massively. So, me personally, I use TradeZella, just because it's very, very good with all the insights and everything. Um, yeah, so TradeZella will give you your full P&L over all your accounts, your win rate. Obviously, I'm rocking a 60% win rate right now. Um, I was rocking like a 75%, but I've been trading like shit. So, and yeah, your overall wins. Wait, what the fuck? Oh wait, that's March. That's why. Okay, here we go. And yeah, it gives you everything. So, and this is why TradeZella has opened my eyes to me giving up on Mondays and Fridays, because look at this. Anyway, so let me stop blabbing. I use TradeZella simply because you got everything. You can backtest through it. You have your notebook for your journaling. You have all your statistics. If you don't want to spend money, I think I paid like 30 or 40 pound a month for this. If you don't want to spend money, then just open up a OneNote, um, and that's completely free, and you can just do the exact same thing on there, except you don't have all this data behind you as well. Anyway, so let's journal today. So I wasn't happy with my executions whatsoever. Let's go open up Tuesday. You're gonna do this. Daily journal now. What I do is I just delete all this. You can just follow through with that if you want, and it has it all basically marked out for you. But I like to do my own shit. All right, so let's go to the trades I took today. So trades from today. This was a loss. This was a break even, which I shouldn't have gone break even. And then a huge win on ES of 4R. So let's go over these trades real quick with you, and then I will journal them as well. So daily bias coming into the day. I was leaning for high time frame retracements. This is what I said to the Discord as well. I said we put in this S&T at the buy side liquidity after we've taken out all time highs. I said I wanted to see displacement back into the range to give us confirmation on these lows. So if we look at an hourly chart, we come in 8 a.m. We have this nice displacement to the downside. Let's zoom in again, 15-minute. This will have been the 15-minute market structure shift point, which we end up getting through. 9:30 opens. We pull back. We continue to respect this 15-minute, and then we sell off. Zooming into a 5-minute, this is where I wanted longs. So we ended up having the 5-minute model playing out. Market structure shift through this high. And we were holding this hourly gap through here that we have resting there. Zooming into a 5. We have the 5-minute market structure shift. And ES ended up tapping into this discounted 5-minute. So we had the bullish S&T there. And then we ended up displacing to the upside again. Probably should, this would have been an entry to buy side. And then that could have probably been a break-even trade. And then we have this entry, which I took, stops there. Why was this a shit trade? I mean, I was trying to trade bullish when we tapped into a 15-minute gap and we have a high time frame S&T. So pretty stupid trade. Unless that 15-minute got ran through to confirm this move, then a stupid trade in my eyes. Also, we were just rejecting off this internal high. So that was that trade. Then from there, I was like, I realized my mistake. We ended up getting this nice market structure shift to the downside. We pull back to the gap. I enter short. This is a perfect fucking setup. Perfect setup. Now, my plan was go break even at the CQ point, which I didn't stick to. And the reason being is this candle here at 1041. What I've been seeing lately in the markets is these weird ass, irregular, real fast wicks. Last time it happened to me, I ended up getting stopped out. As you can see from yesterday's trade, I ended up getting wicked out. So I was like, shit, what's going on here? Again, we had, it's like huge boom, boom, and then reject. And I was like, we got down here. I was like, okay, I'm going to break even because I wanted to see us flash. But yeah, I didn't trust the model. I didn't hold it. I got break even. So at this point, I was down like 300 on each account. Yeah, so I was down like $1,300. Again, this is why I wasn't happy, because I took a loss and I proceeded to trade, and the loss was a really shitty trade. But anyways, so I get break evened. Now I'm looking over at ES and shit is way more bearish. We're selling off a lot harder, and we end up taking this sell side liquidity. But zooming out to the hourly chart, we have these equal lows sat there resting. Beautiful. And obviously confirms on draws lower here, which I wanted to see. So zoom back in. I was like, cool. Sell side liquidity has been met for this internal model. We have, this is the internal market maker sell model. Now, we either displace back into the range and we end up buying back up. Right, taking out buy side and then potentially heading back to all-time highs. Or we barely even pull back. We retraced on one of these gaps, which NQ ended up tapping into like a 2-minute gap here. And then ES failed. Bearish SMT. Because of how bearish we was, I didn't bother waiting for, you know, your market structure shift, pull back to a gap. Because this is already played out. We've already got the market structure shift. And also, I should have taken this trade on ES because we were way more bearish with this bearish SMT. Market structure shift, clear displacement. We pull back to this 1 minute. This was the true model, which was clean as fuck. Short there. Oh shit. Maybe a short seller there. Stops above these highs. And you just target that sell side liquidity pool. That's 3R right there. But it's what it is. So we pull back, we get the SMT, and we get a change in state of delivery. I just go straight short, instant. And I target these equal lows. I'm pretty sure I took my entry off. It was like there, like 3.5R-ish. Because I was just trailing my stops really, really hard. But yeah, that is the trade recap. Now let's get into journaling. So first things first, when I journal, I want to write down my high time frame bias, what I want to see coming into the morning. So as I said, let's zoom back out. I'm going to take a picture of this 4-hour chart. We're going to copy, go here. Right, actually, okay, it's not going to work. Let's write down what we were feeling today. So wasn't happy with, oh God. God, I can't type. Wasn't happy with my executions today. Emotionally trading because I have now 4 accounts. P&L was playing in my head. Alright, so I've just written up a few things about why I wasn't happy today. So, wasn't happy with my executions today. Emotionally trading because I now have 4 accounts. The P&L was in my head. Didn't keep my high time frame bias in my head and pattern traded longs when it wasn't yet validated to me. Soon got stopped and realized I wasn't patient enough. The actual model then got presented, which I didn't even trust, and then I ended up getting break even too early. Then I had a FOMO trade on ES. I'll write down, but the trade on ES was super obvious with the clear drawn liquidity. So first part of journaling done. You're writing your thoughts and overall review of how you feel like you did for the day. Now let's go into analysis. So when you can come back to these trades, let's say you have like a losing streak and you need a bit of clarification, you want to come back through your notes, this is where your analysis comes in handy. So let's go 4-hour chart, copy, paste. Sorry if you can hear stuff in the background. Okay. 4-hour chart. Right. So what do we see in the photo? We have SMT at all-time highs. Well, I tell you what, we'll put SMT at buy-side liquidity after taking out all-time highs. Then we see displacement back into the range. What does this confirm? If we have the SMT at buy-side liquidity and we displace back into the range, confirms drawn liquidity is lower. All right, now let's go to the 1 hour. Okay, what do we see? So I guess we can view the draws on liquidity. All right. Oh, I didn't know you could do this. Let's do that. Oh, whatever. 1 hour chart. So clear, drawn liquidity lower. We have ES has 1 hour associated liquidity slash equal lows. So that's them equal lows I had there. And then external drawn liquidity is that 4 hour associated liquidity. Which would complete the market maker sell model. Zoom in again. Okay, so this was the 15-minute chart. Go to 15. Let's mark that out. That's that internal sweep when we tap into that 15-minute chart. All right, so let's go 15-minute. We have NQ trades higher, tapping into 15-min SIBI and taking out internal buy-side liquidity. Longs not valid here. Wait on the short model, because this is a clear good sign of a short model, which I didn't wait for. Now let's drop into a 1 minute chart. And then this is a clear view of the model. We'll go 1 min, entry, clear displacement back into the range, be at EQ of the range, target the sell side liquidity pool. This is that is how you journal. So let's go over this again. We got all your thoughts coming into the day. You have your screenshots, 4-hour chart, 1-hour chart, 15, 5, 1 minute, whatever it is, whatever time frames you used, you write down. Obviously, I'm going to still go through and write out my other entries as well, but this video is already 15 minutes, so I'm not going to bore you with all that. But that is how I do my journal each and every day. As you can see, these are all my journal days through here. Ever since I started these accounts, I've journaled every single day, and I've seen success from it. So, yeah, man, that's a trade recap, and that is how you journal. So I will catch you boys tomorrow for Wednesday, and yeah, we'll be trading Wednesday and Thursday, and we're not trading Friday. That is that. So hopefully we can knuckle down and catch a nice, valid winning trade tomorrow.